source transformation. Okay, in the source transformation we can convert the current source to voltage source and vice versa also possible, but generally we convert the current source into a voltage source only because it reduces our mesh. Let's see how. Like suppose this is 5 ampere and this is 10 ohm. If current source is connected in parallel with the resistance 10 ohm, then only in that case that can be converted into voltage source. Okay, we have to connect the same resistance of 10 ohm. Now according to Ohm's law, tell me the value of voltage. What would be the value of voltage? V is equal to I multiplied by R, right? So I is how much here? That is 5 ampere. And resistance is how much here? That is 10 ohm, right? So that would be 5 multiplied by 10. We'll get it as 50 volt. So this is how we can convert current source into the voltage source. Okay. Next, vice versa is also possible. See, if I'll connect any load here, then tell me how many meshes in this case? Two meshes, right? And how many meshes are in this case? Only one mesh. If one mesh is reduced, then one equation is also reduced. Yes or no? Hmm? If one mesh is reduced, then one equation is also reduced. So your solving time would be reduced now. So we'll recommend to convert the current source into the voltage source. Okay. Now you can understand this concept that I told you that current source is your enemy, right? I told you na current source is your enemy, and let us imagine that this is the bodyguard of your enemy. Okay. Now if the bodyguard is far away from the current source, then you can convert this current source into a voltage source. Okay. If bodyguard is near with your enemy, means this is your enemy, right? And bodyguard is sitting near to your enemy, like means if it is in series with the resistance, then in that case you can't convert it into a voltage source. Okay, obviously then in that case you can't kill your enemy, but in this case you kill your enemy and place it you. Okay. Now similarly we can convert the voltage source into the current source. For this, what is the condition? That with the voltage source, resistance must be connected in series. Like suppose this is 50 volt and this is 10 ohm. So both must be connected in series only. Then only we can convert this voltage source into a current source. Okay. If voltage source is connected in parallel with the resistance, then in that case we can't convert it. Understood? The same resistance which is connected in series will be connected in parallel with the current source. Okay. Now we have to calculate the value of I, and according to Ohm's law, I is equal to how much? V by R, right? V is how much here? 50 volt, and resistance is how much here? 10 ohm. So I would be equal to 5 ampere. Got it?